Hey guys, welcome to my top 5 support list for solo queue for patch 4.1. I've been playing a lot lately and there are some supports that I've been getting good results with that I'm not going to add to my list for a few reasons, but I'll get to that. I'm also going to be including a situational pick at the end of each video that doesn't quite get to top 5 but may be worth picking up every once in a while. But let's get started. Most of you guys already know that Lulu was one of my most played supports in Season 3, and I'm actually pretty happy that I can actually include her in my top 5 list this time around. There are two main reasons for this. First, there are a crapload of Yasuos running loose these days, and she does synergize incredibly well with them. My main reason, however, is the bot lane turret change this patch. It is now the squishiest turret of the game, so it makes sense that lanes with a lot of pushing potential can destroy it a lot faster. Lulu's pushing potential is pretty much cray-cray, so I definitely think she's stronger now for it. Besides, she's one of the best picks against the top supports right now because she actually deals decently against them. She doesn't quite counter them, but she's definitely better than a lot of other supports, especially sustained-based ones. My fourth pick is Karma, yet again. You can find most of my reasoning for this in my last video, but once again she deals well with most of the top supports right now. She has incredibly good poke, she synergizes incredibly well with beefy frontliners that need movement speed, she helps you siege, she helps you disengage, engage, and she can even peel for AD carry pretty damn well with the use of her Focus Resolve, Inspire, and Inner Flame. She's incredibly fun and annoying during the laning phase, she'll slap you in the face time and time again, so she's definitely worth picking up if you still haven't done so. Third pick. This one was actually pretty damn high on my list last patch. It's Annie. The reason why she dropped a couple of spots on my list is kinda simple. Stun, duration, reduction. With this little change, going for trades with your opponents isn't that easy anymore. You can't just go in like you used to. There is now a lot more room for counterplay, meaning she's not as strong during the laning phase. With that being said, she's still hella strong. She still has a huge auto attack range, burst damage, base damage, she's still tankier than you'd expect thanks to her Molten Shield, and her cooldowns aren't that huge either. Other than that, her Tibbers cooldown was reduced at later ranks, meaning your mid and late game will be even stronger. Seriously, build 40% cooldown reduction on her. I dare you. You'll be dropping a new Tibbers on top of your enemies 3 seconds after the old one dies out. Rest in peace, squishies. Second place on my list goes to Leona for pretty much the same reasons as last patch. She's incredibly versatile. She can engage, protect, pick off, and she's really damn strong during the laning phase thanks to her somewhat low cooldowns and extra resistances provided by Eclipse. She's hard to kill, hard to avoid, and she even boosts her AD carry's damage. If you're relying on one of your skills to keep her from using Zenith Blade on you, she can even use her ult to stun you and then combo it up. She's not easy to counter, and she can pretty much carry a game. First place on my list goes to, you guessed it, THRESH. In my opinion, he is indeed the best support to pick up in patch 4.1. Not only is he more versatile than Leona in my opinion, but he can even deal well with the other strongest champions in lane. After you get out of the laning phase, it's extremely easy to pick someone off with the reduced vision after the pre-season changes. Even if you don't, your teamfight utility is still incredibly strong. You can engage, disengage, protect, peel, pick off, and you can even fulfill multiple roles in the same fight. His ultimate was somewhat nerfed, but not by that much, just a slight delay on its wall's formations. And to actually make things even better, his Lantern can't be blocked anymore, so not only can your teammates click it most of the times, but you can also use it to block the path of your enemies. Yep, because a little extra CC. THRESH likes it already, right? And time for the situational pick. I actually mentioned this guy last patch, and I'll do it again this time around. It's Nunu. So why is he situational? Well, for starters, he can do pretty damn well against the likes of THRESH and Leona. Other than that, his Blood Boil gives you that little extra insurance that your ADC is gonna do fine late game because of the increased attack speed and movement speed. Current meta enforces the use of really tanky top supports and sometimes junglers, and Nunu can help out in this regard as well. If you add his Blood Boil to an ADC with Blade of the Ruined King, that's gonna be a lot of percentage damage on your targets. And the cherry on top is, you can even peel really damn well. Unfortunately, he doesn't have hard CC like Leona, THRESH, or Annie. Still, the main problem with Nunu right now is that he doesn't synergize that well with the flavor of the month ADCs, Lucian and Jinx. He's good with them, mind you, but just not as good as with a Vayne. And I do like to use him when my ADC builds Blade, so that's pretty much why he's sitting on my situational picture. As I said in the beginning of the video, I've been getting good results with some supports that I didn't add to this list, like Nami. I tried to list those that don't require you to switch playstyles pretty much. You can face a Leona as Sona for example, but you have to play her very differently. I tried to keep things as clean and simple as possible. This doesn't mean supports like Nami, Sona or Zyra or even Morgana aren't good right now, for example, it just means they're not as straightforward as the rest of my picks. I hope that clears it up for you guys, and that is indeed it for this patch's top 5 supports. Don't forget to click the lantern for more content, and feel free to follow me on the usual social media pages and to PM me if you have anything you'd like to say. See you guys next video. Peace out.